Ciao Lina,
Ciao Rosa,
che facciamo
oggi
oggi?
facciamo le pite impogliate,
Ah, e che te bisogna?
ma bisogna di 12 uova, ma bisogna una coppia di rum, una coppia di whisky, 3
Mandarin.
mandarin, a little bit of cinnamon, I need a 1 tin cup of milk,
Carnation
and 1
milk.
water, and then I fill it up with the water, one of those.
Okay.
And then we need half a pound butter or half a pound Crisco.
Okay.
Then we need, and I put in a pot and get together, boil it.
Okay.
Then we need 1 cup oil, 1 cup sugar,
Okay.
and we're gonna mix. I'm gonna mix that. I'm gonna mix sugar, milk, and now I'm gonna put in water. Okay,
And I see you have nuts and raisins there.
nuts and raisin. You judge yourself. Like a lot of people, they like more raisin. A lot of people, they like more nuts. Like in my family, they like more nuts than raisin.
Okay.
You judge yourself what you want in here.
And we got about 5 cups of each in there, I
Yeah,
think. 5
that's-
cups of raisins and 5 cups of
Yeah.
nuts. Okay.
Now, I'm going to put the Crisco and the butter in here. And we boil. When it's cool off, when it is cool off, we're going to mix with the eggs. 12 eggs. We need 12 eggs.
Okay.
There we go. We can do that. Nice and soft too.
Okay, so what we did was we put some,
Yeah.
we got a mandarin orange and we grated the peels and then
Put the juice in.
we put the juice in.
Yeah. And we need a little bit of honey too in here.
Okay, I gotta warm up the honey.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now we put ci mettiamo un cucchiaio
Un cucciaro of cinnamon.
cinnamon.
So that's a tablespoon of cinnamon. Una dura buona.
Mix. Giri. Ora ci mettiamo un po' di
Honey,
honey, di mele.
mele. Okay, look at how nice.
Look how nice. Mwah.
Honey.
Una coppia mele.
So a cup of honey goes in with the nuts and the raisins and the mandarin oranges. We did 3 of them.
It smells so good. Look at that.
And on top of that, this is Lina's recipe. This is her own recipe.
Piece of recipe.
Lina Campisi from Fernie, BC, her very own recipe of pita pigliata. Calabrese,
Calabrese, Castelsolano.
sempre calabrese. Okay, the booze goes after, you said?
Qua c'è lo zucchero, il Crisco e il buscio. Quando qui si è raffreddato un poco, ci mettiamo una coppia e whisky, una coppia di rum in here.
Okay, so when that cools down, we're going to put in a
Yeah.
cup of whiskey and a cup of rum.
And then,
E poi dice in italiano.
e poi ci mettiamo in cialova.
Okay. And
Quando mettiamo in cialova ci mettiamo la farina.
okay, so then we're going to put all this in the eggs.
Yes.
The eggs are all whisked, and then we're going to add the flour.
And then ci mettiamo la farina.
So we'll tell you how much flour because Lina goes by the texture of
Texture,
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
I never measured flowers, but we can measure today.
Today we'll measure it. Okay.
That's what my daughter said, Mom, measure.
Yeah. Okay, Moni.
Ok, questa qua che abbiamo bollito deve essere proprio fredda. per le mettere into l'uovo, se no le cuoce l'uovo.
Yeah, it
So
has
then
to be
you put
it has
very
to be
cold.
it has to be cooled in
Very
order to
cold,
put in
yeah.
the eggs,
In the
or
eggs.
else it'll cook the eggs.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're right.
Put that outside.
Okay, Moni.
Yeah, we can put it anywhere. All'Italia, mi ricordo quando era piccola, facevano i taralli. Quando facevano i taralli, li portavano a Pasqua alla chiesa. Li portavano in piedistella, belli con salto. Quando tu sapevi che uno un posseriere per le fare i taralli, tu pigliavi e ce le davi. E erano contenti per fare una giornata bella. Festa per il puro.
Ah,
Ma
okay.
che la voglio fare io, ma nessuno a fare, mi pensava di come pigliano per pazzo, ma io la voglio fare perché qua tutti quanti hanno bisogno e aiuto,
Yeah.
specie una cosa fatta a casa.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
She said at Easter time they used to make the taralli and bring them to church, and then they'd give them to the poor people that needed them.
Io prima delle benedicieri e then ne dava alle pazienti.
There you go. The priest would bless it, and then
Yes.
they'd give it to the poor people in the community.
Yeah,
Cool.
and they were happy. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, kireki samoni.
Zucchero, una mezza coppa di zucchero
Half a cup of sugar,
e
teaspoon
due cucchiaini
cinnamon. Okay, and this is going to be for
Couldn't
the
find-
bottom?
The bottom.
This
Couldn't
is
find the bottom.
okay.
You put a little bit of oil in the bottom and
Yeah.
a little bit of cinnamon and sugar.
Okay.
And then you put the nuts and then you roll it.
Right.
And I'll show you how to do it.
I know that was a cork.
Okay.
1 cup
Whiskey.
whiskey, 1 rum. We put it in here.
Okay, so
That way it's cool off
it's all nice and cool.
and it's nice and cool. It smells so good.
Yeah. And 1 cup
We're
of
gonna get
whiskey.
drunk without drinking with this stuff here. But it's good.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, here comes the rum.
Here comes the rum. Mmm, all right.
Oh, that smells good, eh?
Smells good.
Yeah.
Now we put it in here because it's
Okay.
cool off.
And now we're going to put it in.
In the eggs.
The
half
eggs.
eggs. We're gonna dump here. The recipe. I mean,
If you Google, there's a lot of recipes. Yeah.
You gotta do yours.
but this is different.
Yeah, this is Lina's recipe.
Okay.
Now people will be Googling you.
Okay. Now start to put flour in here.
Okay, so we're going to start with the flour. We don't know how much we need yet.
Put it 3 or 4 cups.
So we'll start with 3 or 4.
3.
Put it in there. Okay. Now we put the baking powder. Let's show the baking powder.
So a little bit of baking powder in there.
And you squeeze it. Okay, you can put more.
So this is 5, 6,
Hold on.
it's baking powder. And those are heaping cups.
Yeah, a cup. I'm sure they're a cup.
So 7,
Another cup.
8, rest of the baking powder.
No, do that one. Now I'm going to use my hands, it's better.
Gotta get it all mixed in nice and smooth.
Nice and smooth.
Well, we're gonna know how many cups of flour this time anyway, right?
Yeah. You're not going to write down for Anna.
Mm-hmm.
She can do it. Okay.
There's 9.
Good more.
And there's 10.
So soft.
Yeah. Now, do you ever use your electric machine to do
Yes.
this?
I
Okay.
have my machine at home, so.
So,
never do it by
what are they
hand.
called?
KitchenAid.
A KitchenAid.
Yeah.
So that's 11.
And this dough, like if you've got some left, if you don't want to do it one day, you can freeze it. You can do it in 3-4 months.
Great.
It's fun.
Yeah.
I did it a few times. In the summertime, it's the best.
Oh, yeah.
It's not even sticking to the bowl.
No,
And that's
11.
11.
so you can tell now. It's almost done. Look.
Yeah.
See.
Yeah. Do you say like when it stops kind of sticking to your hand or?
No.
No.
You're gonna see.
Yeah.
Pretty soon it's nothing in my hand.
Yeah.
That might have been 12.
And in the bowl either. Look.
I think it was 12.
Let's talk about.
Put 12 cups.
And then maybe you need a little bit when you put under the machine. A little
Right.
bit, but that's all. Look. Just 1 cup. I think it's
One more cup.
One more?
So that was about
It's 12.
No, this is
13. So the
13.
13 and 13
Yeah, baking powder.
tablespoons of baking powder. So 1 tablespoon of baking powder to 1 cup of flour. Okay. Looking good.
It's good, yeah.
Okay, so see,
The dough,
she's,
it's nice and soft.
yeah,
And,
and not sticking to the hands. Perfect. Yeah, beautiful.
You can do whatever you want.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah. Here.
Okay, it smells really good. So Lina was saying, when you put it in the oven, make sure that you put a little bit of tin foil just on top, loosely.
Loosely,
Because
yeah.
if you don't, then the nuts and raisins will they're gonna burn.
Yeah.
So, okay,
And then after you take it off, you put the honey. Don't forget to put the honey.
right, okay. Sprinkled a little bit of flour on the counter and
Yeah.
mixed it up a little more.
Well, that's it. Add a little bit of flowers.
Okay, so she flattened it out a little bit, added some flour. Now she's gonna put it
One.
on number 1
Number 1. The first it's number 1.
in the pasta maker. Through once more. How many times? 3?
3. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3, yeah. The dough is very soft.
So you do it first on number 1 and then on number 2
Number 2, and then number 3.
and then number 3.
You don't want it too thin, and you don't want it too thick. This is
You don't want it
number-
too thin, and this is
Yeah.
what it
Yeah.
turns out like here.
What, the knife? A knife?
So now she's just trimming the edges.
Yeah. Yeah. We do the little one first.
We're going to make some small ones that fit into a large cupcake
Yeah. Cute.
pan, yeah.
See what it is?
Okay, so now we're just going to spread a little bit of oil on the bottom. Sprinkle cinnamon and sugar. And then we're going to get the nuts. And Lina was saying that she bakes it at a low temperature at 260.
Yeah.
The small ones she bakes at 260 for half an hour. And then the larger ones she'll bake at 260 for an hour and a half, or an hour?
And for the little one,
Half an hour.
half an hour. But the big one, about an hour and a half.
Okay. And then just cover the nuts and the raisins with the dough. Beautiful. And then some people would close them totally, but
Yeah, some
it's
people
nice
they
to
do.
have
Some
them.
people they do.
Yeah, but it's nice to have them open like that. So put it on the little wax paper.
Cheesy.
There you go. Beautiful. Okay, so we're just showing you that you can do it with a roller too.
Yeah.
It's just as good, hey?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we sprinkled the oil.
Got it.
Yep.
A little bit of design.
And then you're going to cut this in strips.
And then how much? I don't cut this. Do a different.
All right, let's watch the whole thing.
A bit of cinnamon sugar. And my nuts.
Yeah.
And we're just making small ones, or we're making any big ones, or what?
I don't know, it's up to you.
I don't think we're gonna have enough to.
Okay, so we're just making small ones that go in your muffin tins like this.
Yeah. Can I
Yeah.
big one? And then I'll show you how to do it. It's so easy.
She says it's so easy.
It's easy.
Easy
Often
for her.
For hand and not to the machine. To me, it's because the dough is so nice.
The dough is so easy to work with.
Yeah.
Very easy to work with. I've been telling Lina for years I'm going to videotape you doing this. Finally, we get to do it. We're not finished yet. Be on the lookout because we're going to be doing more
But,
of her beautiful Italian baking. Okay, hang on. So say it again.
Press it and pull it.
Okay.
Like that, see?
Yeah. Yeah, beautiful. You got the knack.
Now we got the rosetta.
Okay, so the last one we're going to make is going to be in a pie plate. So right there. So those are big ones, the bigger ones.
Oh, this one.
And it's basically just 2 rolls.
It depends how big you want it. It could be 2 rolls, could be 2, could be 1.
Could be
Or a
3.
big one, it could be, depend on.
Yeah.
Okay, this will do here.
Okay.
Here. With this 12 eggs, with this all that, it's gonna be, I think it's 17 pita.
17
Okay,
big
so-
ones?
Big one, yeah.
Okay.
60, 17 pita.
And here comes the magic. So that's how you would make it bigger.
You make it
You could
bigger.
probably make,
No, we're gonna put this one here. Then we go around.
okay. A little bit of the leftovers. And we still have quite a bit of dough left,
That's
hey?
what I mean. It's gonna be 17 pita.
And you can
The big one.
you can freeze the
You
dough.
can freeze the dough.
Yeah.
No problem. There's none in there. Just
No, there's no more nuts.
can I sit over here? There's not much. Clear.
Yeah, so
But
pinch and
what
roll.
we do? I'm gonna put it like this.
That's good. So that's how you would make a larger one.
That's where you make the larger one. And then
Perfect.
you go round and round. There's no more.
Round and round, you can make it as big as you want.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Allora, tenimo chissà. This one is a little bigger. You can make it bigger to fit the whole pie plate. Then you have these little ones here that you put in muffin tins. They're a
You can
nice
do whatever
order.
you want. Big one, small one.
And we've got some other little bigger ones here. And where's the dough, the leftover dough? In here. And here we still have enough for quite a few more.
Yeah.
So, Lina, thank you. That was
Thank
fun.
you. That was very fun, yes.
Yeah, Lina, thank you. And Buona Natale a tutti.
Buon Natale, yes.
And this is for you, Anna and Jimmy.
Yeah.